Hare Krishna. So Krishna is giving a detailed description of the method to be practiced in yoga system. So let's see some more details in shloka number 13. Om iti Om ityaksharam brahma Vyaharan mam anusmaran Yaha prayati tyajan deham Sayati paramam gatim. So here Krishna is saying Om iti ekaksharam brahma. So a person who is practicing this yoga system should chant or vibrate the sacred syllable Om. And this is the supreme combination of letters. This is what Prabhupada is saying here. And then Vyaharan Mam Anusmaran. And what one should do? One should think of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And in such a state, Yaha Prayati Tyajan Deham. One should quit his body. What is the result of quitting the body in this way? Sayati Paramam Gatim. He will certainly reach Paramam Gatim, the highest destination, the spiritual worlds. So this particular shloka is talking about the person is fixed in the yoga practice. He should chant the Om syllable. He should meditate on the Supreme Lord and quit the body, and he will go back home, back to Godhead, to a higher destination. Not exactly the spiritual planets, but some higher destination in the spiritual realm. So let's discuss some of the important aspects here. It is clearly stated here that Om, Brahman and Lord Krishna are not different. The impersonal sound of Krishna is Om, but the sound Hare Krishna contains Om. The chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra is clearly recommended for this age. Now, here a very important point that we need to understand is the difference between Om and the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Now, we have understood that to realize the absolute truth, there are three levels: Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan. So, Brahman is the impersonal feature of the Lord. Paramatma is the localized feature of the Lord. And Bhagavan is the absolute form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is the absolute. That's the ultimate understanding or ultimate realization of the absolute truth. Now, when it comes to Om, that is also somewhat an impersonal feature of the Lord. So, Om matches very well with Brahman. So, the ones who are chanting Om, they are aspiring to go to Brahman, the Brahma Jyoti, the effulgence coming from the body of the Lord. Now, when it comes to the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we need to understand Hare Krishna Mahamantra, the name of Lord Krishna, is not different from Krishna. Nam and Nami, the name and the person, they both are same. This is what is the absolute nature of Lord Sri Krishna. His form, his pastimes, his name, his qualities, all of them are absolute. There's no difference between any of them. So the name of the Lord and Lord himself, they are same. So Lord has a form, name also has a form. Obviously for us it will be difficult to understand, but once we perfect our life, we'll be able to understand very clearly that how even the holy name has got a form. So Om, the impersonal Om, resonates with the impersonal feature of the Lord, that is Brahman. So Om and Brahman, they are almost at the same level. But when it comes to the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, that is at the level of Bhagavan. So Hare Krishna Mahamantra is addressing directly to Bhagavan. So there is no difference here when it comes to the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. Now when we talk about Bhagavan, anyone who has realized Bhagavan aspect, that person has also realized Paramatma and Brahman, because they are subordinate to Bhagavan. So anyone who realizes Bhagavan, he is sure to realize Paramatma and Brahman. That's almost like comes with Bhagavan, we can say. Similarly, we understand that anyone who chants the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is implicitly already chanting Om, because Om is contained in the Hare Krishna Mahamantra like Brahman and Paramatma are contained in Bhagavan. So hope this is very, very clear. So here, when we are chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we are actually at a very highest level of self-realization, because we are trying to realize the absolute truth, Bhagavan. When it comes to people who are aspiring just to go to Brahma Jyoti, they are still at a very, very primary level and they are very much accustomed to chanting the Omkara or Pranava, Om. So here it is said, so if one quits his body at the end of life chanting the Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, he certainly reaches one of the spiritual planets according to the mode of his practice. The devotees of Krishna enter Krishna planet, Goloka Vrindavan, For personalists, there are also innumerable other planets known as Vaikuntha planets in the spiritual sky, whereas the impersonalists remain in Brahma Jyoti. Again, let's try to understand Om and Hare Krishna Mahamantra. When someone is chanting Om and is aspiring to go to Brahman, max to max, he'll go to the spiritual realm where Brahma Jyoti is there. That's it. The primary aspect or primary form in the spiritual realm is the Brahma Jyoti. And the person will remain in Brahma Jyoti. Now, after Brahma Jyoti comes, various spiritual planets. So the personalists who are there, who are chanting various different names of Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna, especially the names of Lord Vishnu, they all enter the Vaikuntha planets, the innumerable Vaikuntha planets. Now the topmost Vaikuntha planet is Goloka Vrindavan, where Krishna resides in his personal feature or his original feature as Shyama Sundar, doing all his pastimes in Vrindavan. So that place is called as Goloka Vrindavan. So now ones who are chanting Om will go to Brahma Jyoti. The ones who are chanting various names of Vishnu, they will go to different Vaikuntha planets which are there. And those who are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, their destination is fixed. And that is Goloka Vrindavan, the topmost planet in the spiritual realm. So this is the difference that is there. So when we are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra at the time of death, last breath we are chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, our destination is fixed. Where has the person gone? To Goloka Vrindavan. So in this way we see that we have got the topmost thing is given to us. Golokera Prema Dhana Harinama Sankirtana. This Hare Krishna Mahamantra that is there, it has come directly from Goloka Vrindavan, the topmost Vaikuntha planet, to deliver all of us. Now it's up to us now. How much seriously we take up this chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Are we really interested to go back home back to Godhead, to go and reside there with Krishna and serve him for his pleasure? Or are we still interested to get some enjoyment, the filthy enjoyment of this filthy world? Or have we got deviated where we want to get merged in some light? So these are the different questions that we need to ask. And if we are sincere devotees, we have to take shelter of Hare Krishna Mahamantra in each and every situation of our life. Each and every situation. Never ever we can deviate from taking shelter of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. This is the topmost procedure that is given in the age of Kali Yuga. Harer Nama Namaiva Kevalam Kalau Nasteva 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 Gatiranyatha. There is no other way, there is no other way, there is no other way to get delivered from this effects of Kali. And the only way that is given here is chanting of the holy names, chanting of the holy names, chanting of the holy names of Lord Sri Krishna. That is talking about the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So in this way, we understand chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is the topmost thing, and never ever we should think, oh maybe, if I chant Om, that will be better. No. Hare Krishna Mahamantra contains Om. There is no need of explicitly chanting Om. There is no need of explicitly chanting some other names of Vishnu or other names which are given in Vedic scriptures. Hare Krishna Mahamantra is the topmost thing, and that is enough. That is enough to perfect one's human form of life and attain the topmost destination, that is Goloka Vrindavan. So in this way, Krishna is described very nicely about Yoga Mishra Bhakti, where Bhakti is mixed with yoga aspects. But then now, Krishna is going to speak something which is very, very important to all of us. Now he's going to talk about Shuddha Bhakti, pure devotional service. So let's see that in the next video. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna